Hello, my friends. This is Jenny from Seasons Change, and I am a wife, a mom, and I am a retired teacher as well. And what we talk about on this channel, if you're familiar, is we talk about Generation X and Generation Baby Boomer issues that are very relevant to us in our 50s, 60s, 70s, and so on. We talk about things that are relevant, such as retirement, finding our gifts in retirement, making money in retirement, maybe having a part-time job, aging, adult children, savings, and so on. And if you stay to the end with me, you will see I do at the very end, I will show you a couple of my pottery pieces that I make, and I sell them for a very small amount just to cover shipping. And I love the idea that people enjoy art, so that's what I do it for. And also maybe a couple extra bucks put back into the clay that I use. So today we are talking about something I believe is so important as we age, and that is making plans and setting goals. Something so important for us to stay happy in retirement and well into older aging, and setting amazing goals. So the first thing is, what is it that we want? What do we really want out of life? Whatever, how many years or decades that we have left, what is it that you've always dreamed of? What do you want? Why should we have goals as we age? Having goals gives us a sense of purpose in life. It gives us something to look forward to and motivates us and gets us excited for the future, no matter what age we are. Having really amazing goals for ourselves that are obtainable, it just creates this, I'm going to still conquer things. I still have reason to go on. I have purpose. I have something else besides my own problems and troubles to focus on. What is the legacy that we want to leave behind? I have focused on negative things. I've heard other women in my women's group focus on more negative things. And there's always positive things we have done in our life that we can focus on. And now that we have a little bit more time and that we're aging, we could focus on more positive things and make plans that are obtainable, that will make us feel good, something that we know we're leaving behind. One of the most important things that I've noticed through the research that I've done on this is to say it and write it. And I love journals. Every time I go out, I buy a couple of journals, and I write a lot of things down. Helps me remember things and get them, materialized and so on. But say it and write it. Say a goal and then write it down, and say it with your name. Say something like, Jenny, you will exercise an hour a day, 5 days a week. So, and write it down. And ask yourself, what do you want? This is your homework today, is what do you want out of life? What do you want to see for yourself now? What do you want to see for yourself in the future? So I am going to put this up. There's three steps that I'm going to give for making goals and completing goals. I like to make things very, very simple and easy. If I see a plan that is super complex, or it has several steps, or I will start losing interest, I won't do it. My ADHD takes over, so not going to happen. So I'm going to make this really simple because I've made it simple for myself, which helps. One is, what is it that you want? What you want could be anything. It could be losing weight, exercise. It could be quitting a habit that's not good for you. It could be a startup of a small business. You could make money with your art. You could start a program where you make money for kids on the street. There's so many different things that people have dreams about, and they always say, well, someday. Someday probably doesn't exist. So now's the time. 2 is why. Write down the why. Why do you want this? Why? I want to make sure that I exercise every day or get movement in because I want to someday help with my grandkids, and I want to help my kids still. I want to be around for them, and I want to be around for my husband and just life, and I want to feel a better quality of life and not always feel tired and so on. So that is the why. And then 3 is the last one. 3 is how. I'm going to write down how I will obtain my goal. How. I am going to get a friend to speed walk with me 3 days a week. And then I am going to go to the Parks and Rec nearby. There's Olympic size pool. I am going to swim 2 days a week. So that is it. I know I have to have the how down. So 1, it is what? What is it you want? 2, why? And 3, how? And the more that you write down, studies show, the more it comes to fruition. Doesn't have to be like 10 goals. I'm talking 1 or 2 goals, maybe that many at a time. And they have to be really motivating and exciting and something that makes you want to get up in the morning and live and think about it and be excited for it, not focus on negative things in our lives. We all have problems. We all have negative things. So something that is going to be exciting to focus on. And most of us have probably heard of SMART. The acronym SMART, it's a way of making plans, setting goals. And so it's S is for a specific, make a very specific goal. It's got to be specific. And then the M is for measurable. You have to measure it. Okay, so, it's 3 pounds a week, or I'm going to raise $20 every other day, or whatever your goal is, has to be very measurable. And then A is, it has to be obtainable. It has to be doable. It has to be something that is within reason and doable. And then the R is relevant. It has to be super important to you, something you're passionate about. And the T is, it has to be within a certain amount of time. You have to give yourself time. Okay, so I'm going to give myself 12 months or 18 months. And that is the SMART. You can look it up too on the internet. I think a lot of people use that acronym SMART for creating goals. I've read that in a few different places. I hope this gives you an idea of how you can start creating some really fun and exciting goals as we age. One of my goals was to get into something creative once I retired not too long ago. And I started my art up again, and which is something that I love and look forward to. And I do sell it on Etsy. I'm only for a little bit to, as I said, for really shipping purposes mostly. But love doing some fun things that I use, functional art, things that can be used in the kitchen mostly. So I love making mugs and so on. And so, I hope this helps, and I will see you in the next one. Please push that little teeny red subscribe button you see, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much. This is Jenny from Seasons Change, because they always do. Thank you.